Um, so the Vande Bharat 2, again a very interesting design. Um, uh, in a truck we have a chassis, right? Every truck will have a chassis underneath, which gives the strength, which provides the structural strength on top of the chassis is the body of the truck, right? And engine and everything is mounted on it. Similarly, in the case of a train, there is a structure called bogie. Bogie is a very large structure. If you say practically the size of this board or slightly bigger than this entire board, right? It's that, and it's a very complex piece of engineering because there are 18 large elements in it which interact with each other, and every element's movement affects the movement of 17 others. So it is that complex. So the motor sits on it, the wheels are fitted in it, then the cushion, the spring, the dampeners, they are all fitted on it. Then many other fitments, many other equipment also sit on it. So it's a very complex machine, complex piece of structure. So we designed it for, so when other countries design, so in design there is always a thing like a margin, right? A margin of error you can allow. So in most European designs are 3.5 millimeter design error. We thought that if we have to take this to the world, then it has to be lower cost and better design. Then only it will be accepted by the world. So we designed it for less than 1 millimeter margin. So that is like at least 3 times better than what the global standards are. And the result is visible. Those of you who traveled in the Vande Bharat, you have traveled, na? So which section did you travel? Which part of Vande Bharat you traveled? Bangalore to Mysore, right? So did you feel any jerks? Absolutely no jerks. What was the noise level inside the train? Hardly any. Practically very silent. Practically absolutely no jerk, because the bogie underneath and the electrical system provide the technological advantage. So compared to the global trains that we have today in the world, this train is in a sense superior to them in the engineering side of it. In terms of finishing, it might be, we still have to do a lot more work, but in very good it's like, right? Despite the fact that our tracks are still, significant work is required on the tracks, still then we have this train which is able to travel at such good speeds without any jerks, with absolutely comfortable. And those of you who would like to travel, I'll request that please take some time out. DRM Saab is there? Anyway, Abbas, please connect with DRM Saab and make sure that if anybody who would like to travel, we would request you be our guests. We'll provide you a souvenir ticket for that. And please travel and see the experience, and then share your experience. If there are improvements to be made, please share your experience on that. Totally new generation of washrooms. The seats are rotating. So if there is a group of 6 people who want to travel together, you can rotate one seat, 3 seats, and you can sit comfortably in front of each other, facing each other. The windows are like this kind of windows, right? Broad windows, you can see the entire city outside. Same kind of broad windows. Very comfortable. Lot of space, lot of leg space, lot of cabin space, lot of cabin luggage space. Very good design. And once a new machine is built, its entire supply chain has to be stabilized. Supply chain is right now getting stabilized, and we have reached almost 3 trains production per month, and very soon we plan to reach about 6 trains production per month. So Prime Minister's vision is that entire country should get connected by these trains. So these are the sitting version. Very soon we'll be coming up with the sleeper version also. And it's a very nice journey by which many people who have met me, they say that some of them say that we are sitting in a train after 15 years and we don't feel the difference between Europe and India. So that kind of experience is what typically people share when they share their experience of Vande Bharat. So that is the new generation of trains which is changing the passenger experience. Fare is practically same as first class of any train, a slight marginally higher but not significantly higher. So that way it is very affordable compared to flight and all. It is significantly less compared to a Volvo bus between two pairs of cities. It is significantly less. So that way, very good comfort, high quality travel, safe travel at a very low and very affordable cost. That's the second part. The third part of this entire thing is using more safety systems. So you are aware that we designed Kavach system. How many of you have seen that video where two trains are traveling on the same track? Correct. Thank you. So two trains traveling on the same track. One train I am sitting, the other train the chairman of railway board is sitting. Both the trains are traveling at 100 plus speed on the same track, approaching each other, right? Coming towards each other, and believe you me, both the trains stop exactly at 380 meters distance. So that's a great technology. It's a great technology. It has a lot of complex pieces of radio communication, what you call concurrent processing, edge computing. All those technologies are built into that system, and this system has come out very well. We have already started rolling out for about 3,000 kilometers of that Kavach system, and very soon now the production has to ramp up. The suppliers are ramping up the production, and as production ramps up, we intend to do about 5,000 per year. So that's a great journey in that sense, the way railways is transforming passenger experience. The second piece of railway transformation is shifting cargo from road to railways. For that, new generation locomotives. So typically in our country we have 2,600, 4,500 horsepower, and some are 6,000 horsepower. So we have started the program for 9,000 horsepower and 12,000 horsepower locomotives. So these are again world-class locomotives. These will be designed in India, manufactured in India, and very soon they will be exported to the world. So a large number of such locos will be manufactured. We are upgrading the tracks, upgrading the signaling system, and after 70 years of railway losing its market share to road, first time this year railway is gaining back its market share from 27% as its lowest level. This year it will be 28%. So the curve which was like this is now going to go back up. So all these efforts are giving good results. And the third part is getting new technologies. So again, we started a startup initiative in railways, and unlike many other startup initiatives, this was different. What was different? Different thing was that when startup, we published about 11 problem statements, and startups applied, about 800 startups applied. Out of those 800 startups, about 50 odd have been shortlisted. Now we will be supporting these startups from idea to product stage, and then after that, once the product is successful, we will give them revenue for 4 years. We'll give them an order for 4 years so that they can really stabilize and use those products within the railways first, and then globally they should be able to take those products. So it's a very nice initiative, and many other departments are now taking a note of this initiative from railways, and they would also like to have a similar system so that the startups can get a very regular stream of revenue rather than just having one-time order or a one-time support. They can get a very good constructive 3-4 years of support in this entire program. So that's a very good thing, highly appreciated by the startup community. And after the first 11 problem statements, we will be bringing up many more new problem statements also. Again, not many things, other things are happening. Bullet train construction is going on at a very full speed between Mumbai and Ahmedabad. The first stretch, again a very complex technology. I'm sure if you travel by car, when you increase the speed of the car, vibration increases, right? So if speed is around 90, it's very difficult to control a car, right? And this train is going to run at a speed of 320 km per hour. Bullet trains, they run at 300 kmph. So 320 is the peak speed. Average commercial speed is 300 kmph. So at the speed of 300, imagine the kind of forces, kind of vibrations, kind of control challenges which are there. Sorry, I'm a bit technical, being an engineer. It always comes in my the way I speak. So all those vibrations, all those things come into play. So the design is very complex, but I'm so glad that our Indian engineers have successfully mastered that technology. And by now, we have constructed more than last November data was 116 kilometers. 116 kilometers within first 1 year of construction. Again, that's kind of a record because most countries which started the bullet train projects in the countries, they started in the first year, it was generally 20-30 kilometers, 40 kilometers. So we have constructed more than 100 kilometers within first year of the construction itself.
Vistara News, Nikhara, Janapara.